Welcome back, everybody. I have taken a rest here at the Nashkel Inn and stocked up well on ammunition for Corin, and also purchased a sling and some bullets for both Imoen and Dinah here. So hopefully they'll be less vulnerable now. And a quick note on those large shields. They're +1, just like the medium shields that both Yeslik and Minsk were using, but the fact that they are large gives an additional +1 bonus AC versus ranged attacks, as a large tower shield is more capable of deflecting, say, a bullet or arrow than a much smaller medium shield is. So, with all that said, we also have our spells ready to go, both Imoen and Dinah here, ready to fire off some mystic bolts of fire and the arcane. So, that said, we have a little bit more to explore before we at last make our way to Baldur's Gate. We've covered pretty much everything to the west here, so we're going to take a little bit of time and explore to the east. I think we'll start down here. This is, I think, the area where we exited the Nashkel mines. So, returning here, let's head to the east, perhaps, as this is as far east as you can go as far as the world map is concerned, but there could be things in the area itself on the eastern edge of the world to find. This is also where the kobolds, gotta deal with those first. Then scoot under attack. This area is where the Revenant was. Quite a ghastly scene we saw of a man running for his life, saying the undead were after him, and then explaining that he had, of course, foolishly stolen the Revenant's dagger from its tomb, and it was haunting him till it was returned. Got some cacti out here. It's nice to see that the flora of the Sword Coast is not all that different from our own. Deal with these war dags here. Continue our exploration. Nope. Not done just yet. There we go. And we'll just continue to the east. See if there's anything interesting out here for us. Where are we? Okay.
Hello, pal.
What is this? Narcillicus. We almost missed him. Narcillicus Harwilliger Neen. Come quickly. We are just in time for his experiment. And just what kind of experiment are you attempting? A little dubious of these crazy mages. Believes he's developed a spell to empathically control any gelatinous creature and bend it to his will. Slimes, jellies, oozes, anything that fouls the cook's cellar and the adventurer's dungeon can now be controlled and eradicated with an ease and efficacy never before seen in the history of the realms. Seems that he has released a number of mustard jellies into the nearby woods. Will bear witness to the results of his endeavor. Are you mad? Experimenting on creatures and then releasing them into the wild before witnessing the spell's true effect? He attempts to assuage our fears. He's prepared thoroughly for the casting and could not have made a single mistake unless... Oh my. The wording, he got it wrong. Rather than controlling them, he fears he's transformed them into a far greater menace. The dreaded green slime. Stay and fight them if you will, but whatever you do not let them touch you. You bastard. Alright, so let's deal with these slimes, I guess. Don't let them touch us. It's probably not a concern, really. We might take the time to summon a horde of the undead to act as a buffer, but what are we going to do? Yeah, this one seems to be using its way over to Yeslik. So we'll bring the pain to it instead. Now, that looked relatively easy, but rest assured, anyone new to the D&D scene, that the green slimes, here at least, if they do strike you, you have to make a saving throw, or else you die in a rather gruesome fashion, exploding into chunks of gore. Let's back out real quick. Didn't realize, whatever. I was gonna take some time and protect ourselves from evil. Things in my haste, I didn't even pay any heed to where we were going. And of course, Minsk is held by this ghast, but I think we'll be okay. Finish it off with a blast of energy, not even needed. So yes, if I had been paying attention, of course, I would have taken the time to protect ourselves from evil and possibly even Remove fear preemptively with Yeslick, as this not only removes fear if you are already afflicted by it, but raises your morale, preventing such effects from setting in the first place. And of course, I would have done such a thing knowing that the undead like to haunt these crypts. So we found a wand. Let's go ahead and identify that, I think, actually. That could be very interesting. It's a wand I had not seen before. Monster summoning. It will summon 12 hit dice worth of monsters, so 12 levels. Could be 2 or 3 things, level 5 to 6, or could be a multitude of much lower level things like gnolls, which of course we have seen in great numbers before. They remain until the spell duration expires or the monsters are slain. And it has a limited number of charges, no doubt. Alright, it's a handy wand to have, so not too sad that we took the time to investigate this crypt. What else do we have? There might be something more to the south here, so perhaps we'll go there first. And then after that, rebound and head north. Nobody took too much damage, except for poor Minsk here, who is diseased. Or nauseated, rather. But hopefully that fades in time. Oh, one more area to explore. Waylaid by gnolls and skeletons. And something else. Alright. Haven't had a chance to do it yet, so we'll just witness the awesome power of the fireball. Just don't want to hit ourselves by accident. Like I am in danger of doing this stuff. Oh, there we go. And take care of this beggar. Largely unnecessary, but that was cool. Fireball being one of the bread and butter spells of Baldur's Gate 1. It is exceptionally powerful and effective at dealing with hordes of low-level monsters. I'm beginning to tire again. That's not a problem. Let us head to the south and perhaps make camp soon. Dribblings. Scroll. Blindness. Don't mind that. I actually passed that off to Diney here. Could use that. It's illusion / phantasm. Outside of her opposition school.
Even the most prolific adventurer must take some time.
More dribblings.
Time for a bit of a rough and tumble.
Everyone's beginning to complain about how tired their feet are. Find a chance to stop soon. But if all we have to deal with are gibberlings, then we don't really need the rest just yet. Finding it difficult to navigate this area, though. All these cliffs in our way. Let's see what else awaits us out here. Surely there's more to this foreign land than just a horde of gibberlings. Who's this here? Flaming Fist Mercenary. He's a member of the Flaming Fist and requires us to identify ourselves. Rampaging horde of Tarasks. Cree. I don't think that's the noise that a Tarask would make, but that's the best I can come up with. Improvising. I think it's actually Yeslick dealing with this guy. We are adventurers. We should keep a lookout. There's been quite a few reports about bandits causing trouble around these parts. He's been searching for a deserter. His name is Samuel. He should be traveling with a woman. There's a bounty of 50 gold for his capture. Alright then, goodbye. Samuel, you say. A deserter of the Flaming Fist. Maybe he's roaming around out here somewhere. Look at his side of the story. Nice. Winter wolves. I like that. These are worth quite a bit of experience points and some gold too. Yes, I shall battle with him best he can. Next and I shall join the party. 1,000 experience points. I like that. And 500 gold in my pockets each. No signs of Samuel just yet. Oh, it seems we've come to a dead end. Well, unfortunate, but that's a perfect time to take a quick break, I guess. I'm gonna probably head back this way and resume the video when we get to the top of this cliff.